So a longtime trope amongst Vikings fans, besides of this is the year that Adrian becomes a receiving running back. Longtime trope has been this is the year that the Vikings move to a 3-4 defense. Ooh, Jared Allen, Everson Griffin coming off the edge, all that other stuff. Maybe not so much, but it is kind of a Madden-esque move, but it does happen in the NFL. Now, usually it happens during coaching regime changes where a 3-4 coach will come in and then a 4-3 coach will come in and blah, 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 blah. Rarely does it happen intra a coaching tenure here with Mike Zimmer, but, I mean, teams do have multiple fronts. Notably the Patriots. I mean, every single week, which is something that I love about the Patriots, that, hey, they'll play a 3-4 against this opponent. Hey, they'll play primarily a 4-3 against this opponent. Blah, 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 blah. And the Vikings have used 3-4 elements in the past under Zimmer. So it's not like this is necessarily a revolutionary thing. And also, Zimmer does have a lot of experience coaching 3-4, as he did that a number of years in Dallas, as that was Bill Parcells' preferred base defense there for many years. But also with the hiring of Dom Capers as senior defensive coach, analyst, guy, hair dye person, and the fact that Dom Capers has been a 3-4 accolade his entire coaching career, I mean, it's worth talking about. And also because the Vikings do have some sexy-ass personnel that would fit in pretty nicely, I mean, it is a thing. And of course, this is all relatively irrelevant, which should be on a t-shirt, but since nickel is the new base defense anyway, I mean, base defense is just kind of whatever, but could the Vikings begin incorporating some 3-3-5 nickel looks per se, as opposed to some traditional 4-2-5 nickel looks that they've been in primarily? I mean, that's where it could get interesting. And now, of course, this is all half-baked, half-cocked February speculation, but what we do, and we'll see what happens on the practice fields of TCO Performance Center Bar and Grill in August. But this is all again fun things to talk about, as we have no football except for the XFL, which I think is going to succeed, by the way. But we'll do a video on that later on. But the Vikings do want to incorporate some of these 3-4 looks. I mean, they are uniquely situated personnel-wise to make this transition. So production value, looking at the Vikings' current 4-3 base heading into the 2020 season. Now, I have Anthony Harris listed because I swear to God, if they let number 41 walk, I will walk. I'll be done. I'll be finito. So all along the defensive front, left to right, you have Everson, Linval, who is a restructure candidate. Also, Everson is technically out of contract right now, but we'll see if he's back. Also, I just put 3-tech because I hope it's not Shamar Stephen, where he's a perfectly fine utility swing backup D tackle, but he ain't it. And of course, you have Daniil Hunter there. Linebacker-wise, you have Anthony Barr, double nickel, strong side linebacker, Eric Kendricks, Eric Wilson at the weak side. And then I just have cornerback listed for the 2 cornerback spots because I don't know. Hopefully it's not Rhodes. Maybe Waynes will be back. Maybe it'll be Mike Hughes. Maybe they'll draft a guy. Maybe they'll sign a guy. I don't really know. And of course, Harrison Smith. So if you transition to the 3-4, now, if you retain Anthony Harris, Everson Griffin, as well as Linval Joseph, things get pretty interesting. So this would be the as currently constituted now, the 3-4 look. So left to right on the 3-4 defensive line, you'd have Everson, you'd have Linval, as well as Afadio Denebo, where I think Afadio Denebo can play that, Afadi and Everson can play that 5-tech, where they both have the size, both have experience playing inside, both can hold up well against a run, as well as I think Armand Watts would be a great 3-4 defensive end as well. And then just imagine like Anthony Barr as well as Daniil Hunter coming off the edge, baby. Or mix it up with some looks. You kick in Armand Watts down at the defensive end spot. You put Afadio Denebo up as a stand-up 3-4 outside linebacker, or Stephen Weatherly if he's retained, because remember he played outside linebacker at Vanderbilt in their 3-4 scheme quite a bit when he was coming out of college, or standing up Everson Griffin, which he's been wanting to do throughout his career as well. So I think this is sexy, and not in terms of completely transforming the Vikings into a base 3-4. I don't think that's going to happen, but just some more additional looks, something to change it up. Zimmer throwing a couple of curveballs as well as some sliders towards the direction of some of the offenses that are going to be facing in 2020. I think it's just something nice to have in their back pocket and a nice option to have, and the fact that they do have the personnel to pull it off. But your thoughts, Vikings Switching to a 3-4? Question mark. Let us know in the comment section below. Also, subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you want to support the work, pull us up in the Venmo. Plus, give us a follow on social media as well. But until next time, Skol, production value.